told Amy Blondin, I did this to myself. I have no one else to blame. So nervous. I'm wondering if you'll do an exercise with me. Would you put your fist up? If you feel comfortable, would you put your fist up? Thanks. Raise a finger if you live in a house. Raise another finger if you have a reliable vehicle in your driveway or garage. Raise another if you have plenty of food in your refrigerator or pantry. How about another one if you attended the same elementary school all 6 years? I'll speak this. And finally, give me a thumbs up if you have family or friends you could turn to in a crisis. Thank you. Most of you probably have your thumbs up. This little exercise is adapted from a larger one used on college campuses. Is that better? Can you hear me? To bring awareness to the unseen struggles classmates may face. Students line up shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow on a big field while a facilitator reads prompts like these. Take a step forward if one or both of your parents went to college. Take a step forward if you see people in the media and in your classrooms who look like you. Take a step forward if you had help getting college loans. Then come the backward steps. Take a step backward if a family member is incarcerated. Take another step back if you grew up with someone who is chronically ill. Take a step forward if you had a teacher or school staff member when you were growing up that you trusted would help you. This activity, called the Privilege Walk, shows how many people have an easier time making it to what we consider the finish line. And the finish line is different for everyone. For some people, it's high school graduation. For some people, the finish line is college graduation. And for other people, it's home ownership or a couple of healthy kids. But in elementary school, our work is not about the finish line. It's about getting all of our children to the same place at the start line. If we adapted the exercise for our youngest students, I might say to a bunch of 5-year-olds, I might call it like the fundamentals walk or the barriers walk. And I might read out prompts like these. Take a step forward if you have shoes that fit and you know will keep the rain out. Take a step forward if you have running water so you can take a warm bath before school. Take a step forward if you have a backpack with a working zipper and name brand supplies like Crayola crayons, Pink Pearl erasers, and Elmer's glue, because even 6-year-olds know the difference between dollar store crayons and Crayola. And I cannot believe it, because here I am, nervous as heck to be standing in front of you, but I did it. This time, last year, I told my colleague and friend, Brenda McCafferty, you should have me talk at the next NTEF luncheon. And I kept going. I'm a school counselor. I'm the one who knows where the funds go. Have me talk. I do know where this money shows up in kids' lives. Sometimes it's laundry detergent. Sometimes it's a warm jacket. And sometimes, like at Olympic View where I work, it's string cheese. Right now, for instance, I have, as a counselor, an Amazon order in for laundry detergent. We'll keep it at school because we're lucky. We have a washer and dryer on campus. We have a first grader who lives in an RV. His dad cried when he spoke to our bilingual liaison, Margarita. He said his son protests when he was told in the shower, it's just too cold. Mom is incarcerated. Dad is alone, caring for 3 children, 2 of whom are toddlers. When Margarita and I brainstormed ways to help, we know NTEF will give us the supplies we need. Laundry soap, clothes that fit, shoes that stay dry. This 6-year-old, this has happened September, October. This 6-year-old changes into clothes purchased by NTEF and heads back to circle time ready to learn. While someone here at school, at my school, washes his clothes and then gives them to him clean at the end of the day. It's an arrangement we made with the dad. You bought the laundry detergent, you bought the clothes. All I have to do is put it in the washing machine. And sometimes it's not even me. Sometimes it's a paraprofessional or a teacher, but we're all there to help because you put the tools in our hands. For our 2nd grader who lives in a van with his mom, NTEF provided name brand school supplies and clothes that fit. And yes, I keep bringing up clothes that fit because wearing clothes that are too tight or too big is a distraction. And you can't concentrate on concepts like math if your clothes are not right. We bought this kid a Paw Patrol toothbrush and bubblegum flavored toothpaste. He brushes his teeth, he goes to the kitchen, gets his breakfast with all the other kids, and goes to our health room, brushes his teeth, and he makes it on time for circle time every day. Clean, confident, ready. Another one of our 6-year-olds will only eat crackers. He's in a food jag that's consistent with his autism diagnosis. He won't eat the school lunches that our kitchen provides, but his mom says, well, he likes string cheese, so we're giving string cheese a try. It may work. It may not, but because of our pantry funds, we can experiment because of you. And here's what I believe to my heart, to my core, to my toes. And this is why I told Brenda, let me tell them. Because I believe we want to give our money to causes we believe in. We want to see our money put to work. And when you and I give to the North Thurston Education Foundation, we're giving school supplies, clean clothes, hygiene products, toothpaste, and even string cheese to kids in our own community. This weekend, you might be standing in line, a child at a grocery store, wearing shoes you don't even know you bought for him with your generous donation. And I think that's the way it's supposed to be. When you give to the students through NTEF, you are not providing privilege, at least not at the elementary level. You're providing the basics, the things that every child deserves. I think we all know this in our hearts. Kids cannot reach the finish line if they haven't had a fair shot at the start line. Thank you.